You know you clouty when it costs $1 million just to get you out of bed. Who's banking the most for minimal effort? From Kim K to Addison Rae, these stars rake it in by barely lifting a finger.
It's like enjoying the fruits of my labor.
It's long been said that the Kardashian family is famous for being famous. While one could argue that their billion-dollar empire had to require a certain amount of talent and business savvy, there's no question that Kim Kardashian's infamous 2007 sex tape with Ray J sweetened the deal. The first season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians premiered just 8 months after the tape was leaked, and the hit show ran for 14 years and 20 seasons. After their final season in 2021, the Kardashian-Jenner clan then landed a contract with Hulu for their show Kardashians. They have gone on to be entrepreneurs, launching successful skincare, fragrance, makeup, and clothing lines that have made them a fortune. Regardless, during a 2011 interview, Barbara Walters famously called out the family.
You don't have any, forgive me, any talent.
But we're still entertaining people.
Kim then offered her 2 cents, explaining that it's harder to garner fans who actually like you as a person.
So there is definitely a lot more pressure, I think, to be famous for being ourselves.
Perhaps unsurprisingly, they also earn millions at the click of a button. In 2022, the family was amongst the highest earners on Instagram, with Kendall Jenner estimated to demand $1,053,000 per post, Kim a sizable $1,419,000 per post, and Kylie Jenner a whopping $1,494,000 per post. Most know Scott Disick is Kourtney Kardashian's ex-boyfriend and father to their 3 children. The reality star was featured on Keeping Up with the Kardashians for over a decade and appears on their Hulu series Kardashians. Despite his split from Kourtney in 2015, he has remained good friends with the Kardashian-Jenner family. Disick has garnered quite a following since he debuted on reality television, as his self-deprecating personality and antics on the show made him entertaining to watch. The television personality even famously dubbed himself Lord Disick after purchasing the title online and participating in a knighting ceremony in London. The reality star has gone on to champion his non-talents, even founding his clothing brand Talentless, a luxury casual wear brand, in 2018.
Like, I don't need to be walking around like I'm some peasant. I need to be walking around like royalty.
While reality television and fashion are a part of Disick's cash flow, fans may be surprised to know just how much the star earns for club appearances. After Keeping Up with the Kardashians put him on the map, Disick was estimated to be making up to $80,000 a night in 2016 to appear in select United States clubs. The reality star also once reportedly landed $250,000 for a series of club appearances in the UK. Speaking to GQ on the topic, Disick's former manager highlighted how Kim's sex tape with Ray J had bolstered the careers of the extended Kardashian clan, adding, "I'm being really real, without Ray J's there's no Scott Disick." As of 2023, Addison Rae was the 4th most followed TikTok user on the platform, with nearly 90 million followers. The star skyrocketed to fame in 2019 with videos that included her dancing alongside her mom, lip-syncing, and doing comedy skits. But Ray's dancing skills didn't just come naturally. The social media star had been a competitive dancer since she was a child, even receiving professional training in Los Angeles. The star was even featured giving Kim a TikTok dance lesson in an episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians in 2021.
Oh my God, I have eyes. Like, I see I'm not the best at it.
With her popular TikTok videos, Rae raked in $5 million in 2020 alone. Since rising to pop culture relevance in 2019, Rae was estimated to have earned an impressive $20 million within just 4 years. In fact, she is rumored to make anywhere between $50,000 to $80,000 per TikTok post. However, her success isn't only on TikTok, as Rae has gone on to gain a huge Instagram following as well. As of 2022, the star was reportedly making $219,000 per Instagram post. While some may say she gets paid to simply amass views and likes, Rae is proud of what she's achieved. She told Elle in 2022, "Everything I've done so far in my career is because of choices I've made and staying true to myself and my intuition. So why would I listen to what anyone else has to say? I got here all on my own."
I love you guys so much. See you next week. I always say that, but see you next week.
Lisa Rinna rose to fame in the 90s with her starring roles on Melrose Place and Days of Our Lives. However, she is undoubtedly better known for her time as an alum of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. She was beloved for her over-the-top antics, being the first to dish on her co-star's drama and for giving us the iconic catchphrase, "Own it." Sadly, she announced her departure from the show in January 2023 after 8 seasons. While she's no longer a housewife, the mother of two is in no way strapped for cash. The former housewife put the massive platform that Bravo gave her to good use. In 2012, Rinna became the face of the adult diaper brand Depend in a deal worth $2 million, according to Radar. While her castmates and the rest of the world may have judged her, Rinna wasn't worse for wear.
I'll do anything to make a buck. I don't say no very much, I say yes.
Rinna reportedly made around $500,000 per season while starring as a housewife, but it was chump change compared to her diaper ad.
That Depends job saved our bacon. I got paid more money to do that than I've gotten paid to do anything ever in my life.
Paris Hilton is a pop culture icon. As the great-granddaughter of Baron Hilton, she was born into a rich legacy complete with a Hilton Hotels Trust Fund in her name. Still, her fortune is much smaller than what many may believe. When Baron passed away in 2019, he donated 97% of his fortune to charity, leaving only 3%, or roughly $135 million, between 24 family members. Her last name gave her notoriety, and Hilton made sure to milk it. In the early 2000s, she starred in The Simple Life alongside Nicole Richie. Her dumb blonde persona, which went hand in hand with her luxury tastes, reportedly earned her $5 million per season. Since then, Hilton has remained in the spotlight and made exorbitant amounts of money with her DJ gigs.
It's gonna be lit.
In 2019, Hilton was paid nearly $3 million for a 4-night contract with an Ibiza nightclub, totaling out to $347,000 an hour, according to reports. The star seemingly confirmed the details when she retweeted a since-deleted post about her getting paid a total of $2.7 million for the gig. But EDM fans had their reservations. Writing for HuffPost in 2014, a music critic claimed that Hilton used pre-programmed mixes for her sets, the equivalent of miming a song over singing it live. Speaking to Billboard 3 years later, Hilton understood the criticism, but claimed, "I'm more talent than name." Mariah Carey may be known for being a diva, but when you're earning millions for one night of work, the title fits. In 2015, TMZ reported that the singer signed a deal for a one-night performance in Brazil, which paid her between $2 and $5 million. Her Brazilian gig wasn't the only one that earned her an exorbitant amount of cash for a single performance. 7 years earlier, Carey was criticized for earning $1 million to perform 4 songs for Libyan dictator Muammar Gaddafi and his family at a 2009 New Year's bash. According to the BBC, Gaddafi was notorious for his often brutal totalitarian regime. He was killed in 2011. In a statement published by MTV News that same year, Carey said, "I was naive and unaware of who I was booked to perform for. I feel horrible and embarrassed to have participated in this mess." But that's not the only person Carey racked up millions from in an impressively short time. In 2018, she earned a reported $3.5 million for a 10-minute performance during Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve with Ryan Seacrest. The singer also rests easy during the holidays, especially knowing that her hit track All I Want for Christmas Is You brings home a reported $3 million each season. She told Billboard in 2020, "How did I know that that was going to become a thing every year? I couldn't have known it."
To this day, if anybody ruins my Christmas, I will never forgive them, ever.
Rapper Lil Wayne is an icon in the music industry, and what he charges for appearances justifies it. In 2015, TMZ reported that the artist reportedly charged upwards of $115,000 for a 15-minute performance that included 5 songs. But it's not just cash the rapper seeks. Sources claimed that he wanted a space comfortable enough to fit his 20-person deep entourage. He required that it be fit for a king, complete with 10 bottles of Dom Perignon and 5 bottles of Ciroc. Impressively, for the rapper, it seems as if Lil Wayne's booking price may have gone up. Celebrity Talent International listed his appearance fee for events in the United States as ranging between $300,000 and $499,000 in 2023, but whoever may be keen on booking the artist might also have to be prepared to pay the big bucks in cash. Lil Wayne has previously demanded 50% of his appearance fees be paid upfront in cash on the day of the booked event, according to MTV News. It's Nicki Minaj's world, and the rest of us are just living in it. According to TMZ, the singer fulfilled her Barbie dreams by landing a $236,000 paycheck for a 2015 appearance at Chateau nightclub in Vegas. The only problem was that the artist only stayed for 34 minutes of her gig, and she was later sued for being late. According to court documents obtained by TMZ, Minaj showed up over an hour late to the event for which she was prepaid. This caused problems for the $25,000 VIP tables the club was selling. The nightclub subsequently demanded that the rapper's booking company refund its fee. According to the Jasmine brand, Minaj signed a settlement deal in 2016 in agreement to dismiss the case.
Slayana all day.
Minaj is also making bank on her vocals, and according to her, a single verse makes for a decent payday. During her guest bars for YG in 2014, she even brags, quote, "I just got $250,000 for a verse." However, that fee may have gone up since. In 2020, Davido, who featured Minaj on his track Holy Ground, claimed in an interview with W Magazine, "Nicki be charging people $500,000 for verses, and she did Holy Ground for me for free." Julia Roberts is without a doubt a Hollywood legend. The Oscar winner's star power is undeniable, which is the same reason why she's among the top-earning actors in her industry. Roberts was paid $3 million for a cameo in the 2010 film Valentine's Day, which ended up totaling just 6 minutes on screen in the final edit.
You work on commission, right?
Yes.
Big mistake. Big. Huge.
While she got a fat check for a small role, Roberts made $20 million for playing the lead character in Erin Brockovich in 2000. The film fared well at the box office, raking in over $100 million in profit. But the same couldn't be said about the 2016 film Mother's Day. Roberts earned another $3 million for her role, which required just 4 days of filming. Her pay rate worked out to be a staggering $750,000 a day while filming. Robert Downey Jr. is one of Hollywood's biggest stars. The actor is best known for his role as Tony Stark in the Iron Man franchise. The film grossed $585 million worldwide, proving Downey was a knockout performer with star power.
5 years ago, I would have told you that I am responsible for Marvel's position in the marketplace.
Following his role in Iron Man 2, the Marvel franchise had to pay big to secure Downey for 2012's The Avengers. For just 37 minutes of screen time, the actor was paid $50 million. Years later, sources told The Hollywood Reporter that Downey also receives back-end profits from the Avengers films, meaning he likely pocketed around $75 million for Infinity War. As noted by the outlet, he also received $5 million a day for 3 days' work on Spider-Man Homecoming. In 2013, he addressed his high payday for Avengers, telling GQ, "Isn't that crazy? They're so pissed. I can't believe it. I'm what's known as a strategic cost."